the main question, the thing that he wants to know, I want to know, and I have to ask you both, and you got to be honest with me. When in the fuck are we going to see that wall jump in The Bachelor?
Jump.
It's going to be not next week. It's the week after.
All right, because I'm getting because they're teasing this wall jump, and it is like an Avenger jumped over the fucking thing. Because this guy to do that, you've played sports. It's not easy to just leap over a wall.
Quite impressive the way he did with that wall.
My favorite tweet I was reading yesterday, because I got to be honest, I've hated this season so far.
Really? Look at Ashley. Ashley is ready
this
to
season
scrap.
has been a subpar.
Wow.
Subpar.
Wait a minute. You told me you loved this season.
No, I mean subpar as far as just like I'm yelling at. No, I'm not. Listen, there's been some funny, dramatic things, but there hasn't been enough of like I want to see. Like we need more demis. We needed more demis. They just got like a bunch of Instagram models this year, which has been like the same for the last 5 years. But we got a bunch of girls that aren't fighting enough. They're just not fighting enough. And I wanted to see.
They're
fighting.
Kirpa was basically an average.
Plant.
Yeah, she was
a
plant.
But Kirpa, no offense to Kirpa, her character on the show sucked. But
correct.
But like this past episode with all the levity that came with it, because I like the idea
they kept never been kissed on for all season, and her goodbye was like, I don't know, peace.
Yeah, but I like.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch. So fill me in on what you guys are talking about, because this doesn't make any sense.
We don't even know. People don't even know we're talking about The Bachelor here.
Pretty much, we're talking about this season of The Bachelor. There's a scene in the promo of Colton freaking out, who's the lead, jumping over a fence.
Wall. Yeah,
I saw it.
Very impressive.
Look at this wall jump. This is whoosh, whoosh, gone.
And so, like,
do you guys know why he's doing it?
We have an idea, but we don't know exactly. Nobody truly knows.
Because all these girls are trying to get him to take his virginity.
Wait, Ashley, the fact that you know that this happens in 2 weeks and you guys kind of have an idea, does production tell you guys this stuff, or you just like are all in the...
No. Well, okay. Colton for some reason said that was going to happen this week. I have no idea.
Chris Harrison said it was going to happen this week.
Chris Harrison said it was going to happen this week.
Let me hear it. Go ahead, guys, please.
Okay, so Chris Harrison said the fence jump was going to happen this week, and I basically knew for like me knowing the storyline enough that it wasn't going to happen this week, and then of course it didn't, and then Colton went on Twitter and said, no, you guys have to wait 2 more weeks, so you have to wait for hometowns, and then you have to wait. It's the top 3 episode in which this happens.
I love that this has become like a thing now. Like it's like people want to watch this wall.
The best tweet was, "Who are you rooting for in The Bachelor?" And somebody just wrote back, "The fence."
Yeah, right. Well, we're hoping that the wall jump is as built up as it should be. Like I don't want it to be, oh, I forgot my phone,
and
that's the wall, and that's the fence jump.
But I don't know, because with the way that he's been, he's really an emotional dude. He just kind of leaps over walls for no reason.
So I'm hoping that this is a moment when he jumps over the wall where it's like everything's falling apart.
I love the scene with...
Chris Harrison says that we will not be disappointed. The fence jump is actually as dramatic as they make it seem in the teaser.
Okay. Right. And here's the thing: is like you had the best fight was between Crazy Miami, and Onyeka.
Nicole and Onyeka.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which was fun because they were just yelling at each other, and Colton like tried to go, and then he just ditched them both.
That's what I like the best about it. Because in Bachelor's
you haven't watched any of it.
That's not true. I completely saw that scene. I totally
didn't. Come on.
I talked to you about it on the show.
You didn't watch that scene. Get out of here.
His wife watches. He does work while he watches, but he's...
All right, so as he tunes into some other show, and this is a different version of Josh McCouga. So the thing I like best about that scene was the fact that they both are getting into this fight the entire episode and Colton comes over, they sit him down, and he's just watching. Most bachelors and bachelorettes in the past.
You love how direct he was. Yeah, we talked about this on the show.
They're going to have a conversation about like, okay, guys, if it's you because you're a nice guy, you're trying to figure out, guys, okay, let's figure this out. He's just like, fuck this, and he gets up, leaves. The one girl goes to hold his hand. He goes, nope, I'm gone. Don't even touch me. I'm out of here. And doesn't try to play the I'm the Bachelor nice guy. He plays like you don't see that often because a lot of times producers won't let you do it.
Yeah, because they don't want you to look like an asshole.
Right.
But that's why we like Colton.
It was just bickering. So he was like, he was done, and I'm gone.
He's done with it.
See, we like this season because we like the idea that there's a lot of controversy surrounding the lead people, like Nicole and Onyeka. They're fight whatever because they're not going to be there at the end. Like this past episode with Cassie and Kaylin, that was very interesting to me because it's 2 girls that he could potentially pick that might not.
I love that he walked into the room and just took the rose and was like, "You 2 stay here." Gave him the energy and was like, "Goodbye."
Figure it out. Yeah, and that's a total producer move. A total. But what I'm going to say to you, what you are right about, they mention names. no clue what they're saying. Like that I don't know. I remember the scenes. Like you said, oh, the Latino girl in the black girl said, I remember that.
Yeah.
But like you told me what their names are. No idea. I know who's going to win. I can tell you I know the way that they shoot the scene. I know the way that they shoot.
Yeah, you have the insider.
You have the insider look.
It's just the way that they shoot it. Because they're right now they're gearing you up. They're gearing up to the one who's had no drama and everything too. They're gearing up like she's going to win. She's not going to win. It's going to be the one last night that they set up. They set up that one girl to where, oh my God, all these girls are talking shit about her. Oh my God, like she's going to go.
So Cassie.
Yes, she's going to win.
Why not Kaylin then?
Kaylin's a two-face.
Yeah, I don't know.
I agree with you. I've been saying so much smack about her. I'm gonna see her eliminated. I don't know if we're gonna see her. If she is eliminated this week.
Yeah.
And she'll be at Women Tell All.
I was kind of bummed about Hannah B. Well, first of all, because I took her in our draft, and so now I'm out of girls. So I'm out of girls, but I liked Hannah B, and I thought she was putting herself out there.
Hannah B forever.
Right?
I mean, she should be the Bachelorette because she's
I
relatable.
agree.
She's relatable.
She's fun. She's
pretty,
an idiot.
She's fun. She can have depth as she showed in this episode, or she can be goofy.
Right.
And she's like awkward.
Yes.
In a perfect,
that's
relatable
what you guys want.
way.
This character who's never had sex in his life, and he's kind of for the most part a serious dude.
He's lying, right?
No.
Nah.
He's a football player in the National Football League, and he saved himself.
If you met him, you would understand.
You'd understand.
Do you think he's gay?
Why do you say that?
Yeah, explain that.
All right, so the first time I ever met Colton, we were doing a recap on Access Live, and I was intimidated because it's Colton. He was very popular on The Bachelorette. This was
huge
before
guy,
Paradise.
6'4", right?
Big guy, NFL player. I'm going with Ashley. I was like, Ashley, you don't even look at this guy. And then I met him, and I remember having this overwhelming feeling of confidence. Right. I know that sounds horrible, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I was expecting to really feel inferior.
He's not an alpha.
No, and I stood next to him, sat next to him. I was like, I shouldn't feel as confident as I do. Like I feel like I'm okay with this guy. Like
and he's a nice guy.
And he's a really nice guy. So that was the moment when I was like, there is something different about him.
Yeah.
He's also
Would you say off? Something off?
Not off, but just like it's usually I'm an insecure guy at times. So when I meet ex-football players who are 6'2", very charming, handsome,
throw her in the trunk.
I'm like, Ashley, get the fuck out of here. You are not allowed to look at this human being. And when I met him, I was just more like, I'm on par with this guy. I feel good about myself. That doesn't usually happen.
Ashley? When I met him a couple times in, I was also like, okay, I get like, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll get kind of nervous about the new popular kids because it's like, oh, I'm just like the senior and you guys are like the really hot freshmen and like, whatever. And I'm like totally not in, like, I don't have the spotlight on me and all that stuff. So I'll get like a little nervous. And like, of course, the first time, I meet everybody from the new cast, I get a little nervous because I want them to like me. And then... And then
makes sense.
But then like the second time we were at Access and I just like went into his dressing room and I was like, okay, let's talk. And then like he's just so approachable and comfortable to talk to.
I think he's like a movie star.